to find entries in a specific subject field in tlTerm that don't have terms or translations in a particular language, there are several methods. I'm going to show you one method over here, which is as follows. Firstly, the data we're looking at here is an 11-lingual, 11-language South African multilingual terminology database of the OERTB project, Open Educational Resource Term Bank, that is in development. So we have 11 languages, the 11 official languages of South Africa in this tlTerm database, in a number of different subject fields. Okay, step one. First step, we want to first create a filter that shows us only the entries in the desired subject field. Now note, this assumes that you have set up the subject fields correctly in your documents, DTD. Step one, we go to the term-based menu, and on this term-based menu there is an option, Show Full Statistics. Now note this little icon for the Show Full Statistics command. It also is there on the toolbar over here, Show Full Statistics. So we can either click in the toolbar, Show Full Statistics, or the term-based menu, Show Full Statistics. Then in the preview area, it's now showing us our statistics. And now in this database, these are the subject fields that have been set up at this point. And the so it shows us, you scroll down until you find your list of subject fields in the preview area, in the statistics view, and next to each subject field is a count, which shows us the number of entries in the database marked as being of that subject field. So in this case we're looking for economics entries. This is 1,604. So to apply the filter to show us only those entries in the particular subject field, on this little row here where we have the subject field name and the count is a small blue link, clickable link, that's labeled filter. We're going to click on that. Okay, so we click on that filter in the statistics view for that subject field. And then in the preview area at the top, you'll see it says filtered, 1,604 entries of 7,083 entries. And our entry list at the left now shows only those 1,604 entries that are marked as being economics entries. Okay, so that was the first step. Note, we could also have used filter F5 to set up that exact same filter, fairly straightforward, using the list filters. It's exactly the same, but this I use the statistics to get to the filter because it's just slightly more user-friendly. It's just slightly easier than using the F5 view. Okay, step two. Now to actually find entries with missing translations in a particular language. So say we want to find the entries that don't have translations in a given language, say Afrikaans. We can select, we're going to use this language selection drop down in the top left of the tlTerm interface. And to resort our entries, I'm going to select Afrikaans, and that's going to resort our entry list on Afrikaans and put the English and the 10 remaining languages in the second column. And then we're going to scroll to the top of this list. And at the top of the list, the entry list, all the entries that don't have translations in the selected languages are displayed with a small double quotes, which indicates an empty string. So average variable cost you see the Afrikaans is not filled in. There's only one of these 1,604 that does not have an Afrikaans translation, and it's average variable cost. And then we can do whatever we want, like say go fill it in under F1 under Afrikaans term as we would typically do. So we can do the same for say Zulu. We scroll to the top and we see there aren't any. All of the 1,604 are translated into Zulu. We select Xhosa, you can see there's only one that is not translated into Xhosa. There's a double click in the tree view, takes us to the F1 view. Xhosa term, we can then fill it in. And that's it. When we're done there, we can resort in the top left on English if we want, and just click on unapply filter in the preview area to go back to seeing all the entries.